Alonzo Bodden is best known as the third season winner of Last Comic Standing. He's also had parts in the Queen Latifah film Bringing Down the House and Scary Movie 4. This weekend, he's at the Improv in Schaumburg. Good morning, and thanks for being here.
Good morning. How
we
you guys
heard
doing?
that you were tired because you had a little uh-oh at the airport.
Yeah, not just normal tired. You had some issues getting here tired.
There should be some kind of rule. My flight was 4.5 hours late, and it's a 4-hour flight. That just doesn't seem possible that you actually took, I had to wait longer than flying here. But I'm not going to mention the airline. They're united with other people. They're united with a lot of folks. And usually they do pretty good. But on this one, it was absolutely ridiculous. And they said that they didn't have a plane. And I was like, I used to work in the aerospace business.
Lockheed Martin,
work at airlines. Right. And one of the things, if you have an airline, you should have an airplane. They just go together.
That's
it's
a
that kind of thing. Right. Like if I have a restaurant, hey, Jordan, I don't have any plates. See, then I don't have a good restaurant. I don't have a good restaurant.
I'm not coming back. I'm not going to your restaurant anymore.
Probably not.
Alonzo's place doesn't have plates. I'm not in.
So that was it. So it was all night. It wasn't planned to be a red-eye flight, but it turned into a red-eye. But here I am. You guys, it's a nice setup here. I like that.
We're happy you're here.
That
really
was great.
We're happy you're here.
Would you like that if it wasn't you back there? Or you like it because it's got you showcased?
Well, I mean, that's It would be a little awkward, Jordan, to have somebody else up there.
It happens. Mistakes happen on live television. It can happen.
Yeah.
Thanks for making it here this morning.
Yeah, so I am curious about, you talked about, the flight and stuff, and I'm a big guy. I noticed you're a taller guy, 6'3", 6'4". You gotta hate flying, right? Like, and when you actually do get on that plane, like, they don't have space built. I'm 6'8". It's a nightmare flying.
Well, yeah, the leg room is tough, but I'm kind of big, and you're kind of big too. So we can always
he's
bully.
kind of big.
You can actually bully the armrest, right? You're like, guess what? It's my
like if
armrest.
Danielle has hers right here, I'm just like,
Danielle, we're gonna.
You guys would be sleeping all over me. I'd have no seat.
Nice.
It's what we do. It's what you have
got
to do.
At our size, you got to do that.
There used to be upgrades, right? But now the airlines have all merged. So like you work to get to your platinum level, so like I got platinum level on this airline. Like I said, they're united with other people. and then they decided to unite with Continental. And they were like, oh, we just brought in 100,000 platinum people from Continental. Oh, there goes your upgrade. So it's back to elbowing people.
So can we talk about your career a little bit? Because it's been pretty great.
It's been a good run.
You've hosted shows about cars
it's over. It's still
and
going.
comedy.
Yes.
So are those your two favorite things, or was that happenstance?
No, it definitely is a thing. I'm a gearhead. I love motorcycles and cars, and people in the businesses know that.
Yeah.
So they've gotten me into car and motorcycle shows. Just recently, I was just telling a friend on the way here, this year is Ferrari's 70th anniversary. So Ferrari invited me I flew to the Bay Area. We went to Ritz-Carlton Half Moon Bay, which is a beautiful, unbelievable hotel. They loaned me a Ferrari.
Wow.
We drove to Napa Valley. They had a beautiful dinner at the winery, and then I did a show at the end. A phenomenal day.
Wow.
Still ain't been paid. Still trying to shake down Ferrari. Come up there, loan me a $400,000 car.
Put you up in a nice
spot. Well, good luck. No, we're going to work it out. But that was fun. So those kind of things are fun, especially when you do something like with Ferrari or somebody like that. Because I get to hang out with the 1%. When you're with people who collect Ferraris, like that is
crazy.
Really the 1%. But they honestly, they couldn't have been nicer, and it was nice driving a car that costs just about as much as my house.
Do the motorcycles help you or hurt you with the women? Because my mom told me never to get on one.
Really?
Yeah.
But that didn't stop you.
Oh, no, it did.
So there's your answer.
Yeah. Motorcycles have a built-in, and I'm not even like a bad boy kind of guy. I just love riding. But women love motorcycles, and there's a certain. If she was told not to ride, then she's definitely gonna.
There you go. There you go. All right, Alonzo. Well, let's chat about some of the stories of the day. You ready to do a little bit of jam session?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it. All right, let's start with the dad bag, not the dad bod, the dad bag. The fanny pack that makes you look like you got a beer gut, even if you don't have one. Should this be a trend, Alonzo? You feeling it? That's actually a bag. That's not the guy's belly. That's a fanny pack.
Why? Why would you?
You need a place to put your beer. So what if you're like at a festival or something? You could throw your beer in there and walk
You're
around.
a comedian.
Let me stop you right
funny.
there, Felicia. So you're at a festival. You're at a beautiful outdoor music festival, and some guy comes rolling up on you with a pot-belly fanny pack saying, hey, baby, how you doing? What happened?
I would drum on it.
No. No, you wouldn't. Stop lying.
I would run the other way.
You're trying
What
to
would you do?
avoid. I would run the other way.
Exactly. No. And
I
who's
got
gonna do
one.
that?
I don't need the fanny
That's what I'm
pack. I
thinking.
got a
Like,
little something
that's
already.
actually, it's kind of an insult, right? Because the only guy who's going to do that is a guy with a six-pack who wants to
Right.
pretend
So
to
he's
be
making
fat.
fun of those people.
Good
without
point.
one.
And then what he's going to happen is he's going to get beat up by a fat guy.
Well, see, we know why you're not into this, Alonzo. We looked at your Instagram. We already saw your post workouts, and you don't have one, so you don't understand. The
Man,
struggle's real for some of us out there.
No, I got one. I fight it. But I do work out. Yeah, I do work out.
Yeah, you're in good shape, bro.
try.
All right, well, a group of sorority sisters, this was an interesting story to me, at the University of New Hampshire. They're facing criticism over an Insta video which shows them at a party singing the explicit version of Kanye's song Gold Digger. We all know what the lyrics contain. It contains a lot of the N-word in it. These sorority sisters, they were white. The girls will not be punished, and a spokesperson for the university says the students have apologized. Is this much ado about nothing, Alonzo, or should they be some sort of punishment levied down on them?
Well, it's stupidity, right? And here's my thing, and I'm probably going to get in trouble. Okay, just whoever knows, I'm speaking for myself.
No, we like this. Bring it
I'm
on,
not
man.
speaking
We're
for the
unfiltered
jam.
here at the Jam. No, you're
Not
speaking
speaking
for
for
us.
the Jam. Whenever white people feel that they can drop N-bombs, I'm like, okay, here's when you're cool enough to drop an N-bomb. You got to go to a basketball court in the hood. You got to go amongst the brothers and say, yo, and I got next. And if they allow you to get away with that, then feel
Then you've
free.
earned it. Then
but
you've earned
until
the right.
then, no. Until then, I don't want to hear it. No, this is just, it's stupidity. I don't know that there needs to be a penalty beyond that stupidity. Maybe they need to go talk to some black cheerleaders and say, hey, we got a little dance we're gonna do, and then see how that turns
Yeah,
out.
so they gotta earn it. Mike P, you're a DJ, man. You're out there spinning sometimes. When you're playing a track and the N-word's in it, you see somebody non-black.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
So it's
man?
like at most clubs that I spin at, it's predominantly black, right? So you might catch 3 white people in there. At that moment, they might say it, they might not say it, but when it's a lot of white people in the club, they tend to just all say it together because it's majority of them. So it's like they have this thing where it's like we're together, we're united, I guess, but it's not cool at
Comes
all.
out united again.
Yeah,
It all comes back to united. doesn't
How
it?
about that?
Isn't that funny?
They feel like it's their chance. Even the phrase the N-word. You know what bothers me about that? I didn't know there were that many people that wanted to say it. You know what I
right.
mean? Once
Isn't
they
that the
got
interesting
N-word,
part?
then you
That's
heard
the weird
grandmothers, hey, it's the N-word. Wait a minute, Grandma, did you really want to say that? So,
It's
not
just
a
never
fan.
okay in any
Not a fan.
situation.
Not a fan. Not a fan
All
at
right.
all.
Well, Alonzo, thanks for being here.
Thank you,
we
guys.
appreciate
Thank you, guys.
it. So
Yeah, this
you're
is
going to be
very cool show.
performing at the Improv in Schaumburg today through Sunday. Log on to chicago.improv.com for all ticket information. The Jam is coming back right after this.